Kathy's thinning out her blackberries. I have one right there, and that's the only one I have. So she's giving me plants, and I'm going to clean out that fence line and plant the blackberries there. We've pulled a couple of them back here. We still have some others up front. We're going to put them in that bucket. Then we have this over here too. John's going to take the little greenhouse out. John's putting hose in this bucket so we can use it. He's putting pieces of wood down so that we can set the bucket on it so the water can leak through and drain. We're going to have to go to Lowe's today and get dirt because we have run out, and I still have lots of things that needs to be planted. And we are just standing in water. It's hard to do anything. As you can see, this is everywhere. And we're just sogging right down into it. This is a low spot, but you can kind of see how much water we're dealing with trying to plant things. We've had, of course I'm not complaining, water of any kind is always good, but it's hard to plant when you have this much water. Add some topsoil, and we're going to use that in the bottom and put good dirt on top and mix it together along with, I'm going to put a blood meal in there to feed them. It's going to take a lot to fill that up. But our soil is just not good here. We don't have much choice.
Hey, topsoil is about twice as good as the other.
Yeah, that's true. As you can tell with our trees, the only reason they do as good as they do is because we dig a hole big enough that I can get in it and fill it full of really good soil and all kinds of nutrients, so that way that they will have a chance to survive. I put the blood meal down and spreaded it over the topsoil. Now John's going to put some potting mix in there. And then in goes 2 plants. And I guess we'll have to go to town if we plan on planting anything else. But eventually, what we're hoping for is that these plants will climb up the fences all the way down, or everywhere we have one. They're kind of like Worcester trees. You know how they climb a long ways on things? Blackberries do the same thing, and they make a real thick stalk. Here's the 2 that we have planted so far. We decided to move the big bucket down some and put the bucket with just a single plant in it in the middle to encourage them to go this way, because we have that other big one on the end. John thinks this will work better. So that's what we have. I'm going to try to get a little more dirt in the middle one, if I can do it without harming the plant. I had to go ahead and put more dirt in the middle one, and we had one small plant left, and we put it in the back of this big one and put an extra one there. So that's all the plants we have. So we got them all planted. They look pretty good. Kathy said shed more if I want to come get them.